welcome to the Yarn is Calling podcast. This is our special edition.
Special edition episode.
That's right. This weekend has been my birthday.
Yes.
Oh, I'm Holly.
Oh, and I'm Kirsten.
Yes, and you can find me on Instagram as holly.knits and on Ravelry as Holly Isaac.
Oh my. I always forget who I am.
She is.
I am
Kirsten Joanne.
Kirsten Joanne on Ravelry.
Yes. And Lady
And
Kirsten
Lady Kirsten on
Instagram. Yes.
That's the one.
So this is our special edition because this weekend has been my birthday.
Yes.
I turned 50 this weekend. 50 this weekend. So we went to the beach, to Cannon Beach, Oregon for
We did a special
crafting
weekend thing.
Crafting weekend.
Yeah.
Crafting retreat.
Yes.
So, welcome to our lovely beach house and our special edition. And we'll just get started unless you wanted to say something else intro.
Nope.
We're going to get started.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so hey.
They
Hey,
can keep
everyone.
chatting in the background.
Okay.
We should just begin. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey everyone. So we're doing a special edition because
Yes.
it's my birthday today.
Happy birthday! Should we tell them how old you are?
I don't care.
50.
Yeah.
So she has. 37.
Yeah. Yes. So we are at the beach at a really fun house, and we're
Yes,
going to
it's
interview
beautiful.
everybody that's here in a short little thing because it's fun.
Yay!
Because I decided to do a crafting retreat / birthday retreat for all of us family members that were able to come.
It's been very, very fun so far.
It has been
I'm
fun so
very
far.
much enjoying myself.
Good. Good. Yes, we rented this great house at Cannon Beach, Oregon. So that's where we are today, Cannon Beach, Oregon, in the rain, in an Airbnb.
But the beach, we're Oregonian, so beach in the rain is just as good as
It's
beach
normal.
in the sun. In
And
the
I
sunshine.
twisted my
so.
neck, so if I'm turning funny, that's why.
Oh yes, it's
So-
your body reminding you.
Yeah.
Welcome to being fit.
Oh gosh, thanks a lot. Anyway, so we're gonna interview everybody that's here, a short little thing just for talk about crafts. So we will
Yes.
start with
What are we starting with?
Allison.
Allison, come over here.
I'm coming.
We can bring it up.
Hi.
Yes, we can. All right, so who are you?
I'm Alice. Oops. I'm Allison.
We got our questions
Which people
here.
should know because I do
People-
podcasts with you half the time.
Yes.
Okay.
Ravelry, Wyvern713, Instagram, DeviantArt, all those places.
That's right. That's a good thing to do. Just talk about how to find each other on.
And
Okay.
Tumblr.
All right. So, tell me, Allison. Give me a little microphone. What is your favorite craft?
Probably knitting. Although I do a lot of other crafts as well.
Yes, of course. It's
Sewing,
probably-
crocheting, cross stitch, drawing, painting.
Yes,
all sorts
But
of
your
things.
favorite
Your
one.
favorite one. The question is your
Favorite
favorite.
Favorite one's probably knitting.
Knitting.
Excellent. And so then, your favorite thing to do within that craft, like your favorite
Thing to make.
project.
Probably
knit.
probably socks because they're quick, they're
Socks!
really easy. Socks are so much
Sock
fun.
knitter.
Yeah, I actually just finished a pair.
Did you say
Couple days ago.
yeah?
That's the thing.
Heck
is,
yeah.
Oh, like geek yeah.
Oh
No.
yes, that's what we need
Heck
to make
yeah.
sure we ask is what is your current project? Show us your current project.
Oh, I looked at the thing and the
I said current. I said you can. We're not showing all the things, like
where's my
Just show us your current project.
Yes.
You brought
It's so I set it all down because
look at it.
okay.
You know.
Yes, we can always pause and cut
Editing
things
is
out.
fine.
Editing, I can edit. It's fine. So
Yes.
Okay.
Not like all the things. Just the
I'm,
one.
I'm kind of acting on.
the current project that you're working on this weekend.
Your one current project.
I brought a number of projects. Okay. Yesterday and this morning, I've been working on project bags. So
Yes.
got these fun ones.
So
But
that's
then-
not knitting, nor is it socks.
But it's sewing.
But it's socks.
But my current sock whip that I plan on working on at least a little bit are these.
Oh,
If you're a
13
returning
memories.
viewer, this is the 13 memories
13
sock.
memory socks.
I am done
I
with
made
the
mine
heel.
for Heather.
I have started the gusset.
Yeah.
13 memories.
They're scrappy socks made with 13 different scraps. And
Yeah.
the point of it was the Sock Madness is the 13th year of Sock Madness.
Oh, fun.
So if you have a scrap or two from
Alright,
each
I'm trying to go
pair
off. I'm trying
or
to
from
be
each
in
year.
there.
That's
and
fine.
each year,
That's
yeah.
fine. Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, okay. Carry
Next
on.
question. So, what is your favorite project that you have ever made?
Hmm.
Knitting project, since we are talking about knitting.
Yeah,
right
knitting.
now.
My favorite knitting project the first thing that came to mind is actually a pair of socks that I designed. The Medal of Honor wallpaper socks.
Oh yeah, wait, I made those. She designed those and published them on Ravelry.
You're the dad. I something different.
Mom made a pair for Dad.
Yeah, I
and
made a
then
pair for your dad.
The pair I designed,
Which I have to
kept
repair
for myself.
Oh,
And he put holes in the
something
heels
else.
now.
And
I have to
then
repair them.
there's also a sweater I knitted a couple years ago. Brown, has really pretty blue beading.
Oh yeah, the one I shrunk.
Yes, the one that accidentally got shrunk.
Sorry.
I gave it to you.
Favorite- I do have it. Where is that? I think it's in my closet.
I gave it to you because it was just a little too snug for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very sad because it was
All right.
probably one of my
I
favorite
know. I'm
things.
sorry.
It's okay.
So, tell us, Allison, what is something within knitting that you have always wanted to make but never have yet?
A big brioche project.
Yes, I was gonna say. I'm sure that those are few and far between.
Yeah, I've
Many
knitted.
things.
I've knitted just about everything.
Oh, that's my phone. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
That's okay.
And
It's Papa Steve.
Yeah, I know that's his.
So I wanted. I've shown off some like stuff in the past leading up to a brioche project,
right.
but I haven't done
Actual
actual
brioche.
brioche yet.
And is there a craft
So.
out there? It sounds like you do all the crafts, but is there a craft out there that you have never done that you would like to do someday? Try?
Yes, it's a difficult question for you, I'm sure.
Yeah, because I've
You've done them all.
tried just about everything. I've even tried like weaving and embroidery. I mean, I've done a number of cross
And
stitch.
spinning.
I've tried spinning,
Okay,
but I've
so
got some roving in my closet that
there
I do want to try.
craft out there you haven't tried that you want to try?
Pottery making? Ooh. Maybe you don't want to try that.
I've pondered it. I mean, I've done sculpting and stuff with like sculpey clay,
Yes.
and I got a big brick
On a
of
wheel,
clay.
you know what I mean.
I have not tried it on a wheel. Maybe, but I haven't really done much like of just like regular embroidery that's not cross stitch.
Oh yeah.
And there is
Actual
something I
embroidery.
want to make for one of my sisters-in-law, and
Oh yeah, you do have
I do have
one.
I have two
was like-
sisters-in-law. Bryce is my husband's sister. I found a thing on Pinterest. It's a jackalope, but it's the skeleton of a jackalope
Nice.
in an embroidery.
That's
So I want to try like a real embroidery.
Did
project
she
and
watch
do that.
this?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
I don't even know if she knows that I'm part of this. So
Oh, well, maybe you should tell her.
she doesn't.
Not yet though.
They don't have
Y'all
Wi-Fi.
always, like,
They don't
post
have
our
Wi-Fi at
podcast.
their house.
What are these humans?
They're weird.
They are.
They're weird. They live out in St. Helens and kind of
You're
up in the
saying this
hills.
to everybody. Everyone knows that your sister-in-law's weird now. That's not
You
nice.
can edit it.
I'm just kidding.
They're siblings. Siblings by default are weird.
Oh, okay.
That's also true.
So
I can attest to that.
yes,
Do you hear the peanut gallery?
yeah, I got the peanut gallery. So,
Okay.
but yeah. So
Thank you, Allison, for coming on our show.
Okay, we are back.
Oh, wrong. I was looking at my
Who is
space.
this?
I am Heather Wellbrock. Lovely to meet you all.
Yes, you've met
Here
her
I
before.
am.
She's been on the podcast before. This is my youngest daughter.
Yeah.
Okay, so we
Favorite.
hit the wrong button and we're talking away with nothing. So we're starting over.
Yes.
So,
Take two.
what is your favorite craft?
So, thankfully, we had the first time to discuss what my favorite craft was because I didn't know.
Let's edit out now.
Yes,
That's right.
I believe my favorite craft is scrapbooking. I haven't done it in a little while because, like my kids, they get into my stickers and they stick it all over the place, and then they crawl underneath the table, and then they like grab my scissors and they start trying to cut things. But thankfully, it's like the edged scissors that look like little mountains, so they can't actually cut anything with it.
Oh,
So, yeah. I mean, they try, and then suddenly I find random scraps of paper that have the random like lightning bolt zigzag. And it's just
they're 4 and 2.
all that to say is I haven't
Probably
scrapbooked
seen
in a
them too.
while, but that's my favorite thing. I like to, capture the memories, and I like my pages to look eclectic, and I like sitting there and planning it all out, and but free time.
Free time.
Free time.
As she's sitting there working on her knitting. So, what is the favorite thing you've ever made?
Within scrapbooking.
Within scrapbooking.
Oh, within scrapbooking.
Yes.
Within
Because we're-
my favorite thing that I've ever made. I mean, okay.
would have said anything.
I assume that it's within the craft that they're their favorite.
Well, I can. Oh shoot! You know, I was really proud of the scrapbooks I made for you and the one that I made for my mother-in-law.
Yeah, those are beautiful.
I really, really liked those.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
really proud of the
Yeah.
current scrapbook that I'm working on. I'm only a few pages in,
What are
but
you working on?
it's like a scrapbook of like the first. No, Kirsten. One day, maybe, if I manage to finish my own scrapbook. I don't, Yeah, the one problem with doing your guys' scrapbooks for Christmas is that there was a time crunch, and so then I'm spending all my free time like obsessing over the scrapbook, and it was fun, but it kind of made it a little bit harder for me to relax about it, and so
Yeah.
now
I
you're working on one
hesitate
for
to
fun.
right. I hesitate to do too many for gifts, otherwise I'm afraid I might ruin my taste
It
for
could be a
scrapbooking.
surprise gift just because.
So is there any other craft that you've done that's a favorite above that or not? Or not really?
There's got to be something housey that I.
Well, I was thinking about that mobile thing you made for Heidi. Or
Yes!
her dress that you made for
Oh!
Kristen's wedding.
Of course.
I mean, I'm
Okay.
not trying to tell you which one's your favorite. but-
I swear I have short-term memory loss because I forget all of
Your
the things
mom
I've
brain.
ever made. Yeah, I made my daughter's dress for my sister's wedding out of an old skirt that I have.
was
I like
so cute.
taking
It was
old
so
things
beautiful.
of mine and cutting it
Yeah.
up and making it
Making
my
it
own,
new
you
and
know?
different, yeah.
So
It's
Heidi's dress was
beautiful.
like this golden yellow and it had like lace straps. It was really, really cute. And I made her bedding. That's probably one of my favorite things that I did. It's so cute. It's white with these blue like roses all over it. So that's the crib sheet, and then the crib skirt is ruffled as lace, and it goes from like white to light pink to dark pink lace ruffles.
That was beautiful.
And then I
Yeah.
made
Sewed
a
that.
canopy. I
Yeah,
sewed that.
yeah.
I did. And then I made a canopy out of an old curtain and an embroidery hoop, and I put the
Yes,
curtain on.
that was beautiful.
Yeah, and
And
then
you had like dried flowers on it, or not dried flowers, silk flowers.
I
right?
took the other half of the embroidery hoop and I took Dollar Tree flowers and I hot glued them on
You know?
and Walmart lace, and I made this canopy thing.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
And my friend got me this little wind up thing. I don't know what you call it, but it plays "When You Wish Upon a Star." You know that song? And
Yes.
I attached it to the rose hoop thing, and it
From Pinocchio.
yes,
Yeah.
it's one of my favorite songs. And I touched it, so then at night I'd lay her down and I'd wind up the song and close the door as it goes like above her, and it had these really sparkly beads and roses, and it was really beautiful. Until she got tall enough that she stood up and she pulled it down and it broke, and now I don't have it anymore. It's gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
children.
what's something that you've always wanted to make?
Oh. The list of things that I've always wanted to do is endless.
Okay, so within sewing, let's narrow it down.
Within
then.
sewing?
Within sewing, what is the thing you've always wanted to make?
Clothing for my children, for
And
sure.
within scrapbooking, is there something that you've always wanted to make?
Well, I've always wanted to finish the scrapbook that I've started.
Right.
But I've always wanted to redo my dining set, refinish it, like
Yeah.
restain the top, paint the legs.
Oh,
I have this little
yes.
side table in our living room that I really, really want to like refinish and paint. And there was something else I thought about redoing too. Oh,
This is
I
also
can't remember
something else
now.
you've always wanted to make.
Yes. Yes, and this is the
So,
only thing
what is your current project?
that I have. Yes, this is my current project. It is
Not that anyone can really see
not
it.
even really. Yeah,
If
this
you hold it
is.
up.
Yeah, you do that. It's the
You see that?
start
Probably not so
of
much.
a
Okay,
little
never mind.
bonnet, which if
We
y'all
talked
are
about this on a podcast several
keeping up
times
with
ago.
our podcast, you will know this is the same bonnet that
Yeah.
I've been working on for I don't remember how long.
I don't remember. No.
I don't remember now how words. Anyways,
Words are hard.
So she's knitting a bonnet.
I'm
for her
knitting a
daughter.
bonnet. Yes, and
That is her current project.
yes, because this is something that I actually can do. Refinishing furniture in an apartment with 2 children who refuse to nap is not possible. No matter how hard I may try. No. So this is something that I'm like, okay, at least this is something I can do without, destroying my home and or my children. So,
Oh, this poking needle.
it has pokey needles, but that's something that's gonna destroy. Well,
Yeah.
that could
You
destroy
just have to
them.
hide those from them so they don't.
Exactly.
Yeah, and they could pull it all
Lay
off.
back.
All right. Is that it?
I think so. Thank you, Heather.
Thank you, Heather.
You are
for
so
coming
welcome.
on our show.
Yeah, don't stare at yourself. I shouldn't have worn plaid.
Oh, you're fine. I'm wearing stripes.
Okay, so who are you?
Welcome.
I am Barb. I'm Holly's
She's
sister-in-law.
my sister-in-law.
Yes.
I
Her-
married
our-
the cuter brother.
Well, that's debatable. But mine is Santa.
Yes.
Mine takes his picture. No.
Yes, our husbands are brothers.
Yeah, your husband is the elf that stamps the picture with Santa.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, you have the questions this time.
Alrighty. So what is your favorite craft?
Let's see. I like crochet and knitting, sewing. I've done a lot of scrapbooking.
Ultimate favorite.
Ultimate favorite.
What's
Yeah.
your
She's
favorite?
done
That's
lots of-
hard.
What's
yeah.
your favorite?
Yeah, that is hard because you do a lot of
It's
them and you do them
hard.
well.
Right.
Did you used
I
to
don't know, I
sell
really
creative
do
memories or
like
did you just
creative-
do creative
I
memories?
did sell for a while.
Okay, yeah.
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 Not very well.
Wow.
And
Thanks
I
so
guess
much.
maybe I would put crochet up there.
Crochet. That's the one I see you do the most.
Yes.
Well, it's more a little more portable than
Yeah.
sewing or some of those other.
And I
idioms.
like the lacy
It's not
look of it. Crochet.
So
I have
within
23 inches.
all the things that you have crocheted in your lifetime, what is your favorite project you have made?
Favorite crochet project.
Yes, favorite crochet project.
You need to speak up, by the way.
I sorry. I will speak louder. Favorite crochet project.
Now I have to narrow down. Okay, no, that was knitted. Let's see. I don't know.
Start categorizing in your brain.
Well, I mean, think of a favorite project of your lifetime as well as a favorite project within crochet.
Yes.
3 inches.
I did do so when I had my first daughter. She was
A chart of the
probably not a year.
She's Heather's age.
I crocheted some lace and sewed like a one piece outfit, and it was a kind of a denim like fabric.
Oh,
and I
that's
did
darling.
I did a white crochet lace down the.
That sounds
Did we ever see that? I don't remember seeing that.
I don't know. Well, because we were in Montana then.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
but
That sounds very,
yeah,
very
that
cute.
turned out so
Darling.
cute.
Yeah.
So then, overall, favorite craft, knitting, sewing, favorite project, excuse
Favorite
me.
project
yes.
ever?
Favorite project ever you've made.
Ever.
Could be, the macaroni thing you made when you were 7
Oh goodness.
for your mother. Favorite project you've ever made.
I don't know. I scrapbook. So third kids don't get baby books, often.
Right,
But
yeah.
mine, I was able to scrapbook her a book that was all the photos from her first year. I organized into an alphabet, and so
Oh.
each letter had a theme.
That's
And-
clever.
It
And
turned out
quicker,
really
too.
cute.
How
yeah.
beautiful.
So her first year is a lot of fun to look at.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, does she
So,
like it?
good old third daughter. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Well, we always look at our baby books, or we used to, rather, but not so much anymore. But we always used to look at our baby books. We had so much fun.
Yeah.
It's fun to show future boyfriends too.
This could be what our children will look like. Anyway.
Okay.
So what is a craft that you have always wanted to make but never have?
Ooh.
Like learn.
Yes, a new craft that you wanted to learn.
Let's
Sorry,
see.
to clarify.
Well, I learned knitting a while ago. That's the most recent one I have learned that I wanted to.
And she started with socks.
I did. Oh, well, I thought, yeah, socks would be fun. And then I found out Holly was doing socks. And so she helped me out and get started and stuff. So.
Yeah. And you've made
Yeah.
you've made
I
toe
made
socks.
it.
I haven't even made toe socks.
I did. That was one of my first.
I'm
first
like,
pair.
Very ambitious.
Yeah.
It wasn't the first pair, but it was pretty early.
It was, yeah.
Because my daughter really liked toe socks at the time. Let's see. I don't know.
You don't know what you want to learn
I
next?
don't know.
You know enough. I mean, not
You're-
only, I mean like that, but I mean like
know.
I have enough
No,
to do.
yeah.
You're focused, and there's
Yeah.
nothing new on the horizon currently.
Not really.
Nothing new under the sun.
So what is your
Just getting better at what I'm doing. I
project
guess.
that I see in your lap?
So I brought along. I'm doing this one for my daughter. It's a sweater.
Oh,
Which is that the right
Oh,
size?
it's pretty.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
Hold it up a little
So
Maybe
bit.
like
this
stretch
is-
it out a little bit so we can see the pretty lines.
See, can you see the lace there?
Yeah, that's
pretty.
gorgeous.
This is from the book Custom Crochet, I think.
Do you have it?
But
soft,
I
too.
yeah. So
It's-
and then the other side is a different pattern.
Oh.
The other side.
This is the front.
Oh, like the
So
back.
it's a tank. Yeah,
Okay.
it'll be a tank.
And you're using knit picks, I think, right?
Yes. Don't ask me which one.
Love
It's a
Knit
Knit
Picks
Picks yarn.
Yeah, it's just,
I never remember
looks
what my
like,
yarn is.
The Stroll multi of some, it's very
Tonal?
tonal,
Maybe?
Yeah,
I do
That
know
looks
the
more
color
like
is.
tonal than the
the tone.
I know
sorry.
the color is Queen Anne lace or something.
Okay. Yeah.
And I forgot a question. Within crochet, like what have you always wanted to make within crochet that you haven't yet?
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
More sweaters.
A sweater.
I like doing sweaters.
You do a
I
sweater for
like.
yourself. You've done a sweater
I've
for
done
yourself.
sweaters for myself.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
John?
I don't know.
And Lacey's paint for
I
John.
He doesn't wear much sweaters.
I
'cause
know.
they're
My
just
husband
too
wants me to
warm.
make a sweater too, and I'm like,
Jason does not wear sweaters either. If
Yeah.
I made him one, he wouldn't wear
I
it.
know.
Bryce is picky.
Well,
about sweaters.
6'8".
Yeah.
Like,
I've learned a lot more about fitting them properly.
Yeah.
And
There you
that's,
go.
so I'm always kind of playing with that and working on that with each project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And have you made
So
this
the-
one before?
I did do this one before.
I feel like you
that
have.
looks familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's like.
So I did this one for Ashley. I washed it a few times and it felted and it was not supposed to. It's a super
I
wash.
remember that.
And it was soon enough after I had bought the yarn. So I called Knit Picks. I said, hey, this felted. I don't think it was supposed to. They're like, you're right. That should not have happened. It must have
Right.
been a bad batch. We'll send you new yarn.
They have
How
such
thank you.
Yeah, they have
So-
such great customer service.
Yes.
Love
So they were
them.
able to look up what I had ordered and how much, and they replaced it all. And I started again. It's taken me a lot longer this time, but
Yeah.
oh well.
But you know what you
but-
did though, and you
yeah.
know how it fits and all that, so
Yeah.
you can.
yeah.
So yes, thank you, Knit Picks.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great.
Well,
Is that it? Anything
that
else?
is it.
Anything else you want to
Okay.
add and share?
No.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Oh, I thought of a really favorite project I did.
Oh,
I've done
yes.
costuming for theater, and one of the favorite things I had to do was I did the Pick a Little Ladies for Music
Oh, I
Man,
thought that was
and
fun.
it was so much
There
fun.
we go.
You made their dresses?
I put them together. I did make some skirts.
Okay.
But yeah, just putting together. So they in the beginning of the show, they started off with black and white and gray
Okay.
costumes. So it was fun putting together different prints and combining this and making them all look good together.
Nice.
Fun.
Fun.
And
that
of
would be
course
really
the
fun.
hats. We had to do the hats.
Yes.
So yeah, that's a favorite project.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, that would be
Of
super
course.
fun. Costuming sounds like a really fun thing to do.
It has been. And I've learned tons doing that. Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Thanks. Okay, we're back with who are you?
Heidi.
This is the camera by the way.
Heidi Best.
Hi, guys. Hi, it's my sister.
Yes, hello.
She is my youngest sister. I'm the oldest of three, and then we have a middle sister, Heather, and then Heidi is my youngest sister.
Yes.
But we live the closest, so we probably see each other the most often.
Which is nice.
Yeah, it is
I
nice.
like that.
I live even closer.
I don't know, and we don't see each other very often.
No.
But you guys still see
Ironically.
each other. You guys still see each other more than
I
I
know.
do.
What's that?
You guys still see each other more than I see.
This
you
is
guys.
true. Game nights
that's
and all
nice.
and things. We've had a couple
Probably.
game
Yeah,
nights.
it's a game
So.
night. Yeah. Okay, so what is your favorite craft?
Well, I have
Overall.
a bunch. But
Top favorite.
Top favorite is art, drawing, painting, that kind of thing. So.
Yes.
So tell us some of the crafts you do, actually, because people don't know you.
Okay, so I quilt and embroider and sew other things and choreograph, a lot of dance. I don't know if that's a craft. It's not really a craft.
It's an art form.
It's an art form with
And
my
if- and if we're
legs
counting
and
art,
body,
because I
so-
talk about art on the podcast all the time.
I
So
think
art.
I mean, I do a lot of that, and I sing. That's not really a craft. It's a hobby. But I'm
Yeah.
a singer and a piano player. But crafting,
Oh, it might be
Oh,
actually.
it might be.
crafting,
Yeah,
I
Sorry, I just
mainly.
realized Allison's been sewing, and that might be kind of loud in the background. So yeah, maybe pause that during this. Sorry if it's been hard to hear.
Yeah, mainly it's what I craft though is sewing and drawing and
So
embroidery.
maybe focus on those for our
And
interview.
you know how to sew. I mean, you know how to crochet and knit, but you don't do it.
I learned. I
were a
did knitting
kid.
when I was a kid a lot, but it didn't stick. Like it don't.
Knit, not crochet though.
Yeah. I think I learned to crochet once. I
Yeah.
think Heather taught me,
Yeah,
but I never liked it.
yeah,
So
and that's fine. You
You
don't
don't
have
bother
to.
to continue.
no,
Yeah.
no.
And so, what is the most? What is your favorite written craft? Oh, within. Okay, sorry, I can't read your writing.
I'm
Kirsten wrote the
sorry.
questions.
I can't read her writing. So what is the favorite thing that you've ever made within
your favorite craft.
your favorite craft?
I don't have a favorite craft. I mean,
thought
I
you
guess
said
art.
So what's the
What's
favorite
my-
thing you've drawn? What's your favorite painting you've ever painted or thing you've ever
All
drawn?
of that. All of them.
I know, right? I was saying, like, I don't know what I don't know. What I
Every
would
single
pick.
one I'm working on is my favorite.
At that time.
Whatever I'm working on at the moment
Is your current
is
favorite?
My
So then maybe
current
what do you
favorite.
draw or paint the most of?
people and animals and like stories. So I don't do landscapes. That's
Yeah.
boring. I
You don't do still life?
Don't do
That's
still
the
life.
most boring
I
in my
do.
opinion.
I like to think of it as like illustration. I'm an illustrator of something. I don't illustrate books, but I like to illustrate like thoughts and dreams and ideas. And
Yes.
I did one.
Okay.
So, but you know, that's kind of what I like to do
And
mainly.
so now I'm curious though, what was your most favorite quilt you've ever made?
The most favorite quilt I ever made. Ooh, that's a tough one too. I really loved. I made all my kids' baby quilts. I love that they all still have them.
Yeah.
Some of them are ratty and very small now. They've shrunk. My favorite.
It's great that they used them. That's always thrilling as a
Right.
maker.
Yeah.
To see people using the things that
Yeah.
you've made is
Yes.
really gratifying.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I do like that. My favorite quilt I ever made, I think, was Isaiah's, my eldest. He's 19 now. His bed quilt. It's very colorful.
Sounds like fun.
It's called that's the scrap quilt. So
Scrap.
it was that.
Ooh, yeah.
You can show that up.
Oh, this is how it. This was the pattern, but I don't have the quilt with me because it's on his bed in college. So
That's right.
that was my favorite one to make. It turned out
I
really
love the
good.
quilt that you made for Heidi, for Heather's Heidi.
Oh, that was
I
my
know.
first one to do hand quilting.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yes, I'd never done
So
hand quilting until that
beautiful,
one.
And you hand embroidered her
That's
name.
right.
Yeah.
I love embroidery too.
Yeah.
So
Yes, and you embroidered our wedding pillowcases
yes,
too.
yes,
which
that's
I still
right.
use
I
all the
forgot.
time. and
I love
everything.
doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your current project right now that you have with you that you're working on.
Yes.
Well, now I'm working on my
Craft
son
the
number
weekend.
my son number 2's quilt. So that's this one. You can show it up there.
Yeah. So she.
So-
yeah. That's what. Do you have any
So-
pieces to show us?
Yeah, I'm
There you
just
go.
starting on the half square triangles. So that's all I've got
There
so
we go.
far. Woohoo.
So she has her sewing machine over there, and
Yep.
she and Allison are sewing together.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's been really fun. It's a big quilt to make, and he graduates in a month.
Oh yes. So when Allison and I were making all the shawls and the hats and the
yeah.
scarves, and Kirsten was making the scarves for the play, that was the
Yes.
play that she
Directed
was
and-
directing,
choreographed,
choreographing,
yeah.
and costume designing.
It was fun.
This is her,
For those of
y'all.
you who've seen our
For those of you who
first
have heard
and,
of that,
second, you know,
I've been
episodes.
showing those shawls, and people have seen them and commented on them, and so
Yeah, they loved him too.
so
the
there's the
actresses.
face to the person who directed and did all that.
The genius behind the ideas.
The genius.
That's right.
Okay, so what is the thing that you've always wanted to make but haven't?
Yes.
That's a good question. The thing I've always wanted to make, I really want to make a quilt for my own bed.
Oh yeah.
It's the king.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's pretty extensive.
Yeah.
And it's something that I hope once I'm done with all the kids
Yeah,
and getting theirs done, I want to make one for us.
that would be great.
And speaking of scrapbooking, Heather, I want to finish my scrapbooks as well. I do like scrapbooking. I do have baby books for my 3 boys, but not my daughter, and she told me this week that her feelings are hurt. That I never did one for her, and like it's all in a box. I promise I'll put it together
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah.
So I do
Wedding
want
present.
to. I do. It's a wedding. It'll be a wedding
She's what,
present.
14 right now?
She's 14. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna work on that. She's motivating me to finish that one, but.
Yes.
So those are ones I want to do.
Yeah.
I want to finish my scrapbooks,
Yeah.
and I want to make a queen or a king size quilt.
And is there another craft out there that you don't know how to do that you've always wanted to learn?
Ooh. No,
Okay then.
I don't
You
think.
are content within your chosen
Yeah,
crafts.
I'm
Yeah, like Barb, and that's fine.
I
That's
don't
right.
really think that there's anything. Nope.
I just want to be better at the things I do.
Yeah.
I really
I
just,
understand that. Mm-hmm.
particularly, I want to get better as a choreographer, dancer. and
Oh
stuff.
yes.
Choreography.
Choreography. That's very fun for me.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you are good at it too. I mean, I've seen your plays, so they're
yeah,
great.
It's fun. I want to just get
They're
better.
fantastic.
Yeah, it's fun.
Cool.
I think that's it. I don't
All
know how
right.
to learn it. I do admire that you knit. I wish that I could knit. Just
Wish
because
You desire.
I
to
wish that
learn
I
to
wanted
knit.
to knit because
There
I
you go.
love that you
Not like you
sit
can, but
and socialize
Yeah.
and can do it.
it's a
and
very social hobby.
it's a social one, and I can't do that with sewing or scrapbooking or choreographing or piano or
I want to be
singing.
able to
It's
have
not-
this portable
I don't
thing.
have a portable
Yeah,
hobby
you could- I
like
didn't
that.
even bother bringing
Well,
my scrapbook.
art-
You're drawing.
kind of, but I like to paint, and then you sit there and you like have your paints out,
Right.
and
half the table.
it takes over your life, even painting.
Sure.
So I like that you have a very nice portable.
That's one reason why I started this one, so that I
Yeah.
had something to do that
Yes.
made me feel like I wasn't totally
Can you hear the
useless.
peanut gallery back there?
Yeah.
Yes.
I admire that. I don't know if I'll ever pick it up because why bother when you're so good at it? So no, I mean, it's like well, if you're the queen knitter.
No, I don't have to be clean.
Yes. You're so good at it.
What?
We all get Holly.
We all get holly socks. If I started knitting them, then I don't know. That'd be boring. I like hollies. They're much better.
Well, thanks.
All right.
All right. Thank you. Here we are. Who are you?
Well, I am Holly's mother, her grandmother, and
And what is your
so
name?
my name is.
Grandma.
Yes, what is my name? My name is Grandma or Mom. No, it's Karen Moore, and we live in Friday Harbor, Washington.
That's right.
So,
All right.
I keep looking at the camera and
So
That's okay.
here, you go give me a second.
Yes.
So tell us, what is your favorite craft?
oh,
Favorite.
you know, this is really funny because we all like to knit.
We
We
all
all
like
like
to
to
do so many things,
crochet.
so
We
some are
all
all
like
like-
to scrapbook, and I'm the same way. I have lots of crafts, but my favorite.
Where do you think we got
no,
it from?
let's see.
Yeah.
Good. Passed it on to all the rest of
Let's
us.
just put it this way. The one I gravitate to is crocheting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I would call that the one you gravitate to it being your favorite.
favorite.
your
Yeah, I
favorite.
would call that your favorite as well.
But
Yeah.
but like Heidi, you know, the ones. What are some of the main ones you do? Because people don't know you.
Yeah, I mean, I've knitted.
Knitted. You
I've-
knitted me a sweater in high school.
Yeah, I did. Oh, I really did, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wore it for my senior pictures.
that's right. You did.
That was knitted by Mom?
Yeah.
It was a peach.
a peach sweater.
Oh,
Yeah.
and that was such a fun pattern because it was so easy.
And it was so
It's just-
comfy.
I had no idea
And I
they
wore it
made
my
that.
senior-
it
my
was
senior
all done in
pictures.
one piece,
Oh,
and
that's
all
so
you had
great.
was the seam under the arm. It was such a fun thing
Yeah.
to do.
So, yeah.
Anyway, what was the question?
Oh, it's just like some of the other
I think there was a new one.
Oh, one of the
then,
other
yeah.
crafts I did.
Yeah, you knit, you crochet. Are there any
uh-huh.
others?
Yeah, I mean, I scrapbook.
Yeah.
And what happens with me is I see a craft that someone else is doing, and I've got to try it.
You gotta try it. Okay.
So I've done,
Alright,
I've done
so-
all those
Yeah.
kind of things.
You may have a good answer for some of our later questions.
So,
Alrighty.
yeah. Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
So, tell us. So within crochet, since that's one you gravitate towards the most,
Yes.
within crochet, what is your favorite thing you've ever made that's crocheted?
Favorite things I've ever made. It had to be really all the baby blankets I've made for the grandkids.
Oh yes.
I mean,
They
that's
all
when
have,
I
like,
really got going.
sentimental, like,
yeah.
attachment
Oh, I'm the
there.
grandma. I have to knit a baby thing, and now I'm knitting.
Which is
Or
why I
not
never made
crocheting.
blankets for my kids. I've never
crocheting.
made blankets for my grandkids either.
Yeah.
Because you make them.
Yeah.
So,
So,
the great grandkids have them too.
yeah. So I
That's right.
crochet.
It's like
You
a
know.
star shape. It's perfect
Yeah.
for sweating.
Right,
Now
so
we're working on great grand.
along those lines, what's your current project?
This is my current. See, this is my current project. I can't really see the pattern because it's
so soft.
It's
Ooh,
so
it's
soft
so
and
soft.
fussy.
I hold it still. Will it focus? It's so soft.
But it's and I can't remember what the name of the pattern is even.
Oh.
I just love it, and it's for her
You have
baby.
it memorized.
It's
And
for
it's
baby
her
Flora.
baby Flora.
So you
Yes.
have this pattern memorized. Then.
Well, sort of, yeah. I have to look at it, but it's just called January. So I don't
Okay.
know. And the
What are
yarn,
you using?
yarn is called Parfait.
Premier Yarns
from
Parfait.
Premier. Yeah.
Oh,
So
Lovely.
Yeah,
it's
I
like-
love it.
It's like chenille.
So soft.
Really
And,
soft.
um, So I'm really anxious to get it all done and get it blocked because
Yeah.
it is so
Oh, it's so soft.
soft and fluffy.
Yeah.
So
So when Heather had Heidi, our friend Amber made her, our friend Amber made her a blanket with yarn like this. I think it was maybe even the same brand even. And it was just a little bitty thing. It was just a short one. It was perfect
We
for
ended up using it as like a liner.
lining the bassinet, and it's also perfect for like
right,
laying on the
right.
floor and putting the baby. And she,
Yeah.
you used it a lot.
Absolutely, that's what she slept
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
yeah,
So-
that when
she
I
pooped on it, she peed on it. It was great.
it's great. When I went into the yarn
How you know a baby
store
likes it?
and I was looking and I picked this up and I went, this is it.
Yeah.
And I said to Pop, I said, this is it. This has got to be the yarn.
Oh
So,
yeah, it's wonderful.
Anyway,
Love
that's
it.
the project I'm working on, although I am repairing not repairing. I am enhancing, embellishing fringe on an Afghan that
You made
Heidi,
Yeah, my 16-year-old now.
brought. She wanted fringe on it, so I'm putting fringe on it.
Yeah.
So
All right.
All right.
And so, what is something that you've always wanted to make? What is a crochet project you've always wanted to try to make?
wow.
That you have assuming there are.
I made it once when in 1963,
What?
and I crocheted a rag rug.
Oh,
Like that, and
That's braided, but yeah.
and your dad took it to college
Okay.
and had it in his dorm room, and
That's
this was
cool.
before we were married, and
Oh, that's so cool.
so I would always want to do another. I want to do another one.
He
He
probably
wore it out.
I'm
With
sure
his
he
painting,
did.
maybe,
You know,
Yeah.
he had old linoleum floors, and so I knitted this. I crocheted this big rag rug, and
Nice. Oh yeah, you
that's
could
so
totally
cool.
make another
I
one.
want to do
Yeah,
another
that
one.
would be really
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
And go ahead. Sorry, I started asking the questions, and you're the one asking the questions. Sorry.
Okay.
Ask.
So, and is there a new craft that you have always wanted to try to learn?
Yes,
What's that?
I want to know how to do watercolors. I want to paint with watercolors.
She's also a painter. That's one thing that she didn't mention. She is also a painter. I thought you painted with watercolors. What do you
No,
paint?
oils. I've done
You paint with
oils.
oils.
I don't know how to do oils. I'll teach you watercolor. You teach me oils.
There you go.
There we
I've never
go.
done oils. So her father, my
I've done
grandfather,
oils.
was an amazing painter. We have some beautiful paintings of his.
The arts and
And-
crafts run in our family.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
Very,
Well,
very
because
far back.
my dad's dad was also a painter, and my dad's brother's a painter, and my cousin's a painter. And are they all oils or are they acrylics?
Uncle Hyatt's now into
Watercolor.
acrylics.
Oh.
No, he's into acrylics, but
Acrylics,
he did
okay.
oils for a
Acrylics
long
are
time.
Acrylics
Yeah,
are
and
very
he's
fun.
turned
It's
out
almost
some
like
amazing
coloring,
stuff.
you know.
Almost.
And
But you paint with oils, you said?
I painted with oils.
I do
and-
acrylics and watercolor.
But I really want
That's
to
what Heather-
learn
I've
watercolors.
never done oil,
Oh, okay.
but I've
There's a
always
trick
just
to
stuck
it,
with
but
acrylics.
I-
But I've always wanted to learn watercolor.
Yeah.
You're losing your earring, by the way.
Me?
Uh-huh.
Oh dear! I wonder where my back went.
I do that
Oh,
all
no,
the
no, me
time,
too.
and then I step on it in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
There it is.
Phil rolled on one of my earrings.
Them and
and
Legos.
Uh-oh.
in the night. He was like, ah!
I don't know where that back went.
All right. Is there anything else, or we got, or is that it?
That was the last question. And
Oh,
anything
okay.
else?
I was going to bring another project, though. I got to tell
Oh
you
yes.
this.
Tell us about that.
I saw this project. See, that's my problem. I go into a store and I see this project, or I see this thing, and I go, I can do that. Why?
Right.
I need to do that.
Why should I buy that when I could?
Right.
make it?
I'm not going to pay $45 for that picture when I can go home and do it. It's just made out of stones and driftwood. And it was out of sea glass and driftwood, and it was the most darling little tiny pictures behind glass, and I wanted to do it so bad. But
So is it like what are those called? Those scenery.
Diorama?
Yeah, like a diorama kind
No,
of
no,
thing?
no,
Okay.
no. Well, I guess you would call it. It's like a shadow
A shadow
box.
box.
'Cause
Okay.
Okay.
It's 3-dimensional.
Yes.
I know. And this little stick of wood, then you put these little you turn these little bits of sea glass into birds, or and you put a little moss on it, and then you write "I love my family," on or you make a little whale, and they were so cute, and I saw them, and I go, I'm going to do that, and I got all the stuff at home. But since I'm flying back to the island, I couldn't put it in my suitcase.
Yeah, it's kind of a big bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll
We
do it
would
when I
like
get
to have
home.
seen that. That would have been
Yeah.
fun. Well, you'll have to send us pictures when you get done.
Yeah.
Yes, please do.
Okay.
So.
All right.
That's it. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay. So,
All right.
that was everybody that's here. Shelly, my other sister-in-law, was supposed to be here, but she was sick, and I just wanted to mention her briefly because she does something different than all the rest of us.
She
does beaded jewelry. So it would have been fun to have
beaded jewelry.
her
Can't speak.
her edition.
Her unique craft.
Yes, because she is a beader and probably would have brought all her beading stuff to make jewelry with. So, and we used to do fairs together.
Yes. Well, we've made beaded stuff before too, and done it all together.
Yeah,
So.
and we're just not as good at it as Shelly, so she does the bulk of it now. So
Wow.
now it's your turn.
Pretty good.
Who are you?
Who am I? Who am I? That's a good question. I don't know who am I. Like, what do you mean by all that?
You are Kirsten, and you are my middle daughter. You are Kirsten.
Sorry.
You are. I know. What is your favorite craft? Your favorite craft?
I'm thinking.
Oh, okay. I thought you were spaced out for a second. Well, she doesn't know.
I am thinking. Probably, I don't know. Art.
What's your top two then, if you can't
Okay,
guess?
okay. So art and crochet, which is what I always show on the podcast anyway. So
Art and crochet. Yeah.
art and crochet and making coloring books and things and all that kind of goodness.
So what's your favorite crocheted project?
Crochet project that I've ever made. Oh dear.
Your dolls.
No way.
Did I guess right?
Maybe.
She's made some
I
really
made
cute
some
dolls.
really cute little dolls. Or I finished some really cute little dolls recently that I started like 5
I know she didn't bring them. She could have shown them if she'd have brought them.
I didn't think about it.
I know.
So I'm not currently working on them. I finished them.
Yeah.
Finished their little
I know.
outfits that I made for them.
I didn't bring stuff that I finished either.
So might be my favorite.
the Sips reunion in.
What have I made that I love?
So we were.
Okay, so maybe
I
we'll.
don't know, man.
Well, what's your favorite art thing that you've ever done? Is it like Heidi, whatever you're currently working on? That's your favorite?
Yeah. Well, like one of my favorite pictures that I've ever drawn, like my princesses that I do, If you've been with us, you've seen them all. Not all of them, but you've seen the princesses I like to draw. Probably one of my favorite things that I've drawn in that style would be my Selkie.
I was gonna say the picture of Grandpa. But the Selkie is beautiful too.
But see, that's not in my princess style.
Oh, princess style. You're talking princess style. Sorry.
Yeah, but
You got real specific there, didn't you?
yeah. Well, because then I was thinking of
Too
like
many
some
favorites.
painting or whatever, and favorite thing that I painted. But yeah, my picture of Grandpa that I did years ago. That is
So I would-
probably one of the best things I've ever
I
done.
have a picture, a black and white picture of my grandfather,
it, my.
Yeah.
and
So I just.
it's a black and white picture, and he actually took it of himself. He was a photographer. He actually had his stuff published in magazines, so he was very good. And she drew it, and he's smoking a cigarette, and so you can see the smoke, and she did it all in pencil. It was beautiful. I love it.
Yeah,
Love it so
I
much.
just decided to do it one day. I don't
And
know
it was
why. It was
gorgeous.
the first one I did like that, and I was like,
She's even done Nathan Fillion. That was a great
Yeah.
picture of him.
yeah. I don't know whether it was as good as Grandpa, but it was.
It wasn't, but it was still
fun
good.
to do.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know if I have a favorite painting. Maybe my cow.
Your cow painting?
My cow painting, or maybe my little green bird,
Yeah.
or maybe my kitten.
Or maybe, yeah, there's a lot of good
I
ones.
don't know, man.
Okay, so, what is the thing you've always, I'll come back to that. What is the thing you've always wanted to make?
Within crochet,
Yes.
what have I always wanted to make that I haven't?
She does know how to knit too.
Well, I know how to knit, but
But-
it's not like
Right.
you know all my other
Right. That's true. I forgot.
things.
So what is something you've always wanted to make?
I can't. It's hard. Like I'm working on sweaters right now. I'm working on Afghans. I have been thinking about crocheting some socks lately. I've kind of wanted to try socks.
Oh, I gotta show you my crochet socks. I have them with me.
Yes, I would love to see those. So, and I'm kind of looking forward to making more dolls for my daughter if she wants them, and making a bunch of little doll clothes for it. So,
And is there something within the art realm that you've always wanted to do?
I wanted to get good at. I wanted to try watercolor. Like I kind of mentioned a little bit with Graham. Because watercolor paintings I think are just so beautiful, and the technique has always seemed to escape me because it's much more wild than acrylic. You know, acrylic
It feels
you can,
more unpredictable because you don't know where the water's gonna go.
right. Acrylic you can control, and then it dries, and if you don't like it, paint over it. You know, and like watercolor, it's more. You know, you gotta like feel it.
Fluid, that's the word.
Yeah, and I'm a very precise artist, so I don't just like paint with my heart and my feelings. No, I paint what I want the thing to be, and then I like, yay, I have a thing when I'm done. So
Okay, so watercolor, yeah, it's a good thing.
yeah, I'm gonna try watercolor.
And is there any other type of craft that you want to learn?
Another craft I want to learn. See, we wrote all these questions and we asked them all, and I'm like,
You didn't even think about it for yourself? Me either.
And a whole other craft altogether that I've always wanted to learn.
Or are you content with your crafts as well?
I am content with my craft.
There you go.
I don't
What's that?
watercolor, but then
Right.
you know, within the art
painting world. Like, do you want to learn how to spin or weave or
I would like
or pottery
Look at Allison.
or shadow boxes?
Glass blowing.
Glass
I think like I know how to sew, but I think someday I would like to get more proficient at it, where I can just sew something and just like do the project and not have to think so hard and not have to be like, somebody help me.
Yeah, that's a good thing, and that's a useful skill to have.
Yeah. So I think so.
That's it. Thank you.
So mother,
Yes.
who are you?
Hi, Holly.
I am the birth giver.
I am. Yes.
Life giver.
I'm the life giver. I'm one of the life givers around here.
I
but,
heard a little bit
not the
crazy
only
today.
one. Yes. I'm Holly. Holly.knits on Instagram.
Yes. And what?
And I'm her mother. Oh, sorry.
Is your name?
What is your favorite craft?
Knitting. I do all the things too, just like everybody
Not
else.
surprising.
I can knit and crochet and scrapbook and bead and sew and
embroider and
not really embroidery. Cross stitch.
cross stitch.
Cross stitch. I used to do a lot of cross stitch. But yeah, my main thing, knitting. Knitting is the
But you
thing.
don't do art.
I used to draw.
Yes.
I used to. Yeah.
She made coloring books that I colored all the time when I
Yes.
was little.
Yep. I made coloring books for my sister.
Yep.
Oh my gosh,
I
that's
used
familiar.
to do all that
Yep.
stuff too, but I'm not very good at it. I never got very
Little
good
people
at
in the jungle.
Yep.
I still remember them.
it. Yep.
Little toucan. And
yeah.
I don't know what else.
Yeah.
Little animals in the jungle.
But
Assuming that we all know the answer to this
but
question.
knitting stuck.
But within knitting, what is your favorite thing to knit?
Socks.
What's that?
Socks. If anybody follows me on Instagram or watches this podcast, it's always socks. Yeah, like Monty Python.
Yeah, that's what it
Yes.
Is your quest.
All right.
Socks. But, oh yeah.
And then, so then, what is your overall favorite knitting project you've made?
Knitting project
These
that
are
I've ever
two-
made.
Two different questions. I realize.
What is my favorite
Right
knitting
up,
project that
Riley.
I've ever made?
Yes, your knitting project. Did we stop or not?
Right. I don't know. What is my
Right?
most favorite thing
So
that
then
I
you're
ever
like, wait, you
made?
have to like think through back, and we're like, what? It's hard. Remember when there's been so many.
I know. And I'm trying to think, what am I particularly proud of? You know, that's what you kind of think
What
of.
is there? Is like a shawl?
The
The
shawls,
or the
probably
the
that
yellow
shawl,
shawl,
with the lacy
Yeah.
bottom.
Oh my
the
goodness.
yellow
that
shawl that I
yellow
made for
shawl.
Heidi's play
Oh,
that had the little blue trim.
Oh, so
That's probably my favorite shawl I've ever made for sure. And that's probably
and the green one, with the little.
that was fun too. But the yellow one I'm particularly proud of. I really like the yellow one.
The pink one is really pretty too.
hmm So probably that, and there's probably a pair of socks but I don't know that I have any favorites off the top of my head.
So is there something within the knitting world you've always wanted to make but never have?
Make? I want to make a sweater that fits me.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know,
I still haven't done that with crochet.
I
Me
want
too.
to
And
make
I'm
a
like,
sweater that actually
bit.
fits, and I have a whole bunch of patterns picked out and yarns picked out that I want to try, and but you know, I haven't had good luck making sweaters that fit me, and so that's what I want. I want to make a sweater that fits me properly, and I'm comfortable in, and I want to wear it.
yes.
So
Beautiful.
that's a good goal.
It is a good goal.
yes.
We should all have little goals for ourselves in our lives, not just
Are you saying that's a
massive
little
ones.
goal?
That's a big one, but that's a
I guess, I mean, like, you know, like, what I mean by, like, big goals, I mean, you know, like, buying a house and having babies and going to school and having
Yeah,
a
but that's not
career.
within knitting.
I know, I'm just saying in general.
It's
It's good to have these, like, smaller,
Yeah.
attainable goals
Yeah.
that you can, like,
Yeah.
actually do within the next, you know,
Yeah.
couple years, kind of a thing. That's what I meant by that. Not that
Okay.
it's not important,
Or just tiny
or,
little goal.
you know, I was
Tiny
just the wee things.
achievable.
Yes. Yes, versus like a lifelong dream. Anyway,
Yeah.
going off topic. Is there any other craft that you have not done that you've always wanted to do? Or have you done them all?
No, I haven't done them all. Maybe weaving.
Ooh.
I would like to learn how to weave
Yes.
and make pretty things with weaving.
Could
I don't
be.
care about spinning. There's a lot of people that in my knitting world that spin too, and
Yeah.
I tried it and it's like, but I tried drop spindle, and so I would like to learn to weave.
I would like you to then. You're gonna get the.
We're all like, we would all like you to learn to
We all want to
weave.
learn to weave.
Support
Yes.
that goal. Do.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think that would be a fun thing to do, and I could still use all my yarns to do it because I've seen people use like the fingering weight yarns, and they just get a loom and then they weave. So I'd like to learn
And
that.
I forgot. What is your current craft that you are working on
My current
here
project?
this weekend?
My current craft or my current project?
Same thing.
My current project. Excuse me.
Same thing, I think.
I finished a pair of socks yesterday for my husband. Not that one. Not this one. Is it? Okay, it's in this basket. My socks, of course.
You didn't ask me what my favorite current craft is.
Your
I'm sorry.
favorite current craft?
I'm mixing up questions. You didn't ask me what my
Your current project.
craft is
Okay,
for
we'll get
this
back to you.
weekend. Okay, we'll come back to you.
Okay, so this is my. You're right. I totally forgot that. I'm sorry. This is my
I forgot
current project. I think actually I'm ready for the toe.
That's a
This
whip.
is a whip, but it's my current whip
It's
that I'm working
pretty.
on. It's from
It's very,
3-4
very
years
pretty.
ago.
Work in progress.
Whip is a work in progress.
Oh, okay.
See, it's either the socks that I'm working on while I'm here, but I have like 5 projects. So I'm like Allison, I'm not going to show them all. But the
Right.
other thing
I only show 2.
I know. That's why I said, like you, I'm not going to show them.
Oh.
Yeah.
I heard unlike.
No, like you, I am not going to show them all. But I wanted to show my crocheted ones real quick. This is my. Let's see, where's my needle? My hook. There's my hook.
Oh, there it is.
I pulled up stitch. Okay, hang on, y'all.
Always make a nice big loop before you put it away.
Yeah,
Right, or put in a stitch marker.
I do have a stitch marker. I want to put it in backwards. Oh, for the love of Pete. Okay, I'm crocheting a sock.
Dun-dun-dun. Lord have mercy. What is wrong with her?
Oh, okay, I'm crocheting a sock. There it is.
Cute. Let me see it closer. I want to see it, not our viewers.
I know.
You're
So, I'm
crocheting
crocheting
it.
I'm crocheting a sock.
nice.
I wanted to Jason asked me the other day, why are you crocheting a sock? I'm like, because I want to. I think Heidi asked me the same question.
Because I can.
Because I
I was
want to.
confused. What is this?
So, those are
Wait, that was my
I have
wife.
lots of current projects, but those are the two main ones I'm working on right now. And what is your current project? Do you have it with you? Do you need to go get it?
Currently, what I have done so far this weekend
Oh, yes.
is I have drawn
Oh,
yet another princess.
And yet another princess.
Here, get my face out of the way. Maybe it'll focus now.
Is it focusing? We'll see. We'll
don't
hope
know.
it. We'll hope it did. So
That is your current.
that's what I'm currently doing. I brought all the things to
you
work
did,
on.
like the rest of us.
But
All
this
the
is what
things.
I have been doing this weekend, so that's what I will show.
Nice.
So
All right. Is that it? Is that all we
That's
have?
that's all we have for today, folks.
So, thank you. And I didn't know if we had something else we were going to end with, but maybe not. So happy birthday to me and
Birthday
thanks
to
for
you.
meeting all my peeps.
All right.
Bye.
All right. Thank you for watching,
Thanks
everyone.
for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. It was
I
fun.
hope you enjoyed watching it, and we had fun making it.
We had fun. Yes,
was
and
great.
I think everybody had a good time.
I think so too.
So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and
We'll-
all those great things.
And we'll see you next time.
We will see you next time.
Be well. Bye.